92.5
XTU.
Trace Adkins is here on 92.5 XTU. It's good to see you. So you look good, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
So what's been going on, buddy?
I've just been busy, man. I've been touring and working on this new album, doing some movies and voiceover stuff. I stay really busy.
You're giving Sam Elliott a run for his money.
You know what? That guy gets everything I read for. If I read for something and I know Sam's reading for it, I'm like, I know I'm not going to get it. I guess he didn't read for the Firestone thing.
Yeah.
Because I got that.
Maybe he
so.
did.
Maybe
you
I
turned
don't
that corner.
I'm sure he didn't, man. He would have got it.
So let's talk a little bit. So the last time we saw an actual full album was Proud to Be Here 2011. Then you did a Christmas thing and a couple songs here and there. So
right.
Take us up to date. So it's been 2011, 2015. Talk about musically those few years in between. Why the break?
Well, we did that Celtic Christmas record.
That was awesome.
Thank you. So that was a labor of love, and that was a lot of fun to do. And then I started working on this record, and I just took my time with it. I mean, I've been working on this record for 2 years, almost 2 years, and it was a different kind of experience. We had the opportunity to do some songs and then live with them, and then a couple of them we kind of just let go, and then a couple of them, after living with them for a while, we weren't happy with the track, so we'd go back in and recut the song. I've never had a chance to really do an album like that. It's always kind of been, all right, we got to get this finished, kind of under the gun, but this time it wasn't that way. There was no urgency. Nobody was in a hurry, and I wasn't in a hurry, so I just took my time with it.
We were back in the office, and we heard some tracks, and there's a couple tracks on there that I thought you could actually give, like, Harry Connick Jr. a run for his money with the way that you're presenting your songs.
I want to do a crooner record someday.
You should.
I do. I want to do a crooner record. That Celtic Christmas record was something that I had been I had on my to-do list for years, and I finally got around to doing that. And I want to do a crooner record too, just because I want to do one. And I don't know.
Be the year. It's Sinatra's 100th birthday.
Something for the ladies.
Yeah. I mean, Sinatra's 100 this year. That might be a good little.
Why not?
Little tribute, or
some for
Dean
Sinatra,
Martin. You're cooler
Dean
than
Martin,
him.
Nat King Cole. Yeah, some of that stuff, man.
Are you a fan of that stuff anyway?
Yeah,
Do you pop that stuff in when you're driving?
I do. I like it. I do like that stuff. Connick, Harry Bublé.
Michael
Bublé. Justin Timberlake drifts over into that world every now and then. I can sing that stuff. I just never have.
You look great and you sound great, and I like the way that you're presenting yourself now. I'm not scared to talk to you like I used to be.
You ain't ever been scared of me. You ain't scared of nobody.
So did you name the new record yet?
No, I don't even know the name of the album.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't even got. The truth is, I don't have a copy of the whole album.
Yeah,
I don't have it. It's like
you got to get some.
Yeah. I mean, I want to hear the whole thing so that we can start to sequence the songs and put them in order that I want them to be in and everything, And not that it's any hurry. It's not going to come out till probably summer. But, the single will come out in January, and then however long that process takes.
And that's Jesus and Jones.
Yeah, maybe, I mean, that's what they think. I don't know. But we've been trying to decide what the first single would be, and that's not a bad problem to have. There's so many good things on this record. We couldn't decide what we wanted the single to be. And finally I just said, put out any one you want to. Then none of them suck. I don't care. Just pick one and put something out. God, let's get on with it.
So since the last record and today, and you think about country music, and do you watch like the shows and the charts and listen to the radio and all that stuff? Because I
quit chart watching like 10 years ago, man. It just drove me crazy, and I just quit.
It's hard to figure out.
Yeah.
But do you sit back now and go, because to me, right now, you're center of country music. Like, you're the center. You're country. And when you think about the radio, you've got some hip-hop in there, you've got traditional country, you've got rock and roll, you've got all kinds of different genres. And there you are. I mean, this is a perfect spot for you to be in now, it seems like. Or do you not think about that?
I don't really, I don't put myself in a box. I never have. I mean, when I first came out and I did Thinking Thing, I remember, the old guard, the old school guys were like, what's that boy doing? He's out there dancing, doing that, whatever that they called that song, and so that was weird. And then when I did, Badonka and all that stuff, then some people said some other things. Blake told me the other day. He goes, "Man," he said, "you're the reason Bro Country started." He said, "You started that crap."
Well, with
I
honky
said, "No, I
tonk
didn't."
badonka
Yeah. He said, "Yeah, you did." And I went, "Oh well, I don't care." That's people ask me about state of country music or the way it is now, and everything's on the radio, and I'm like, "Look, man, country has been evolving since it first began,
Yeah.
and it's got a big umbrella, and a lot of things can fit under it, and that's great. I don't have a problem with it at all, man. I think the more people that we can draw to country radio, the better we are. And if it takes all these different kinds of music to get people to listen to it, then great, man. More power to them. Let's do it. I think it's great, for country to be a big house that everybody can fit in.